Hi, I'm Elmer, and I'm here to demonstrate Taxi API to you and the ease of functionality that you can have for your taxi company by just signing up at taxiapi.net. Let's go ahead and sign into the administrative interface, and we'll show you a little bit about the functionality that we've created for owner-operators and taxi companies. Taxi API consists of two components, two web applications. One is the online booking side, which allows for you to embed to your website both a mobile-friendly booking form that's super easy to use and super intuitive, and also the administrative interface is where we're at now. And let's go ahead and look at a little bit of the functionality. Pretty much everything in Taxi API administrative interface works off the trip table. You just select a trip. Using the action bar, you can do common tasks such as request a review. Once that review has been requested, if they give you a review, it will be available on your website through another embed code. So it's pretty much a turnkey way to display reviews. You just request them, people fill it out. Super easy to fill out. There's a couple of check boxes. They select the level of happiness that they have. They can add a comment if they like. Submit the review to you, and it automatically shows up on your website. Well, you may be thinking to yourself, what if that's a bad review and I don't want to show it? Well, we'll just go ahead and set that option on the reviews page. As you see, we have two that's being displayed and one that's being hidden. Now, why would we hide this one? Driver seems a little rushed and took some chances. On a side note, it was extremely easy to book their taxi service online. Well, as you can see, a little good, a little bad, but we've chosen to hide that one. Back to the Trips and Search page. The easiest way to interact with Taxi API is to send these driver introductions and route to the driver at the same time. So as you get bookings in the system, whether you want to add them yourself or they are added online through users taking advantage of the online booking form, you just select your driver. You can choose the options to include a driver's picture. Go ahead and route to that driver if you like, and send an introduction. That's not the only way that we have to route. We can also come over here to the trip routing page and route all our trips at one time. They're all available in these expandable panels. As we hover over, you can see that the Get Directions form is being filled out automatically. You can just click if you need directions, and all your trips are in this list. Select your driver, route to that driver, and we'll send an email to the driver and let them know that they are to pick up, let's just say, pick up 14. As you see, we click there, and that'll take you to the trip on the map also. So there's a variety of ways to interact with the map, and that is one of them. Back to the Trips and Search page. We pretty much track everything that can be tracked, and it's all available to you at a moment's notice. That way you can always have all the details of that trip at your disposal. You can also print a PDF report that has all the details as well, and all these other things also. Another way to search the trips is to just search the on-screen data, and that will bring, well, as you see, I have nobody named John, but if you spell it correctly, it'll pretty much show you all the ones with the name John or the phone number that you're looking for. It's real easy to find things within the interface. Everything that you need to do is pretty much off the action list. So if we need to set our options and fees, such as our mileage rate, the type of mileage producer that we're using, your hours that your booking form will accept trips for, etc., whether or not you want to enable your form or disable it, your minimum charge, you can restrict your form by days. If you don't want to allow bookings on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, then you select those, and they will not be able to, customers will not be able to book trips for those days. If you want to delay bookings by a few days, let's just say 1 day, 2 days, or 3 days, then if someone wanted to book a trip for today, if these options were selected yes, one day, then they would have to wait 24-hour period to book a trip. That gives owner-operators a little more flexibility. We also have other fees and charges that we can add, and also, a quick nav on every page for your convenience. Also, locations. On every data entry page that we do have a safeguard that if you've entered your data and you accidentally click, instead of losing all your changes, it will ask you if you want to stay on the page to finish what you're doing, or to confirm, yes, we'll go ahead and leave the page. You can add pre-configured locations. The system also uses Google Maps API or Places API to automatically search for locations, but if you want to put in your most popular destinations, people can select those with a tap from a list, and it makes it real convenient. They don't have to type anything, and that's a real cool feature also. You can edit these, delete these, or display a map of the location. So when you're adding these, it's you make sure you get the right place in there. Reporting is another strong feature of Taxi API 2. We can do custom reporting for you also. Just give us a holler. Again, our system is at taxiapi.net. We're able to sign up today for 3 different levels of membership depending on how many taxis you're running. And we hope you've enjoyed the video. We're going to go ahead and log out. But as you can see, we have pretty much everything you need to run your taxi company and be successful at it, earning a good revenue and rate for your taxis and still treating your customers fairly. So we think right now we are really on top of our game as far as being able to book taxis and managing that system online the way you want to do it for your business. Appreciate your time today. Again, taxiapi.net, and we hope to see you there.